Felda DG Datuk Dr. Othman Omar has lodged a police report claiming it was cheated into entering a one-sided deal for the sale and purchase of Indonesia's Eagle High plantations 2 years ago. Othman claims that then PM cum Finance Minister Datuk Seri Najib Razak had directed Felda to invest in Eagle High through a 37% stake. Eagle High was part of the Rajawali Group, owned by Sri Peter Sondakh, who claims to be Najib's close friend. The DG alleges that the efforts to purchase Eagle High's shares were offered to several agencies, including FGV, Malaysian Plantation Oil Board and Malaysian Rubber Board, before being forced on Felda. Othman says that the deal to purchase Eagle High was one-sided and to Rajawali's benefit, with the price tag carrying an over 300% premium. Felda bought the stake for $505 million, whereas the value of the shares was closer to $114 million. Furthermore, Othman alleges that Najib and his allies caused Felda to get a 2.5 billion ringgit loan from GovCo Holdings, a subsidiary of the Ministry of Finance. He adds that as a result of taking the loan, Felda suffered a 1.576 billion ringgit in losses as at the end of 2017. Earlier in the day, it was reported by Bloomberg that Felda might be asking the government for about 6 billion ringgit to help turn itself around. The MACC says it has received the Attorney General's Chamber's consent to charge Datin Sri Rosmah Mansor at the Sessions Court tomorrow in relation to the solar hybrid project. In a statement, MACC said that Rosmah, wife of ex-PM Datuk Seri Najib Razak, is expected to face charges under the MACC Act 2009. The MACC had arrested Rosmah at 1:45 p.m. today after she was present at the MACC HQ to complete the final investigation process on the solar case at 1:40 p.m. She was later released on the MACC's guarantee. Meanwhile, reports were made to the police and MACC over the transfer of 10 million ringgit by acting UMNO President Datuk Seri Muhammad Hassan, better known as Tok Mat, to London, Bernama reports. The transfer was said to be done through a money changer in 2008 to buy a luxury apartment. Negeri Sembilan PKR Information Chief Yusof Tapar had handed over to the police a pen drive containing what he claims is fresh evidence in the form of a 58-second video clip of Tok Mat allegedly making an admission. Tapar says that with the new evidence, they feel there is reasonable doubt over the investigation made during the BN era. Saipak Resources is in the process of finalising its bid of a maximum 100 megawatt quota for the government's third cycle of its large-scale solar scheme. Group CEO Datuk Daud Ahmad says the group is well positioned to score the job in view of its cost leadership in renewable energy and its high success rate in the past two LSS schemes. Saipak had clinched 2 projects in the initial LSS program and 3 under the LSS2 initiative in its financial year ended October 31st, 2018. As for funding, Daud says that besides internally generated funds, the group is also exploring a combination of equity and bank financing. Meanwhile, he adds that the group is targeting for its 20 megawatt waste-to-energy plant in Ladang Tanah Merah located in Negeri Sembilan to achieve its commercial operation date by June this year. Daud pointedly says that there has been no delay as the government agreement had since the beginning stated June 2019 as the plant's commissioning date. Genting says its indirect wholly owned unit, Resorts World Las Vegas Casino and Resort, is progressing well and on track to open by end 2020. Chairman and CEO Tan Sri Lim Kok Teh says in the group's 2018 annual report that concrete works through level 57 of the West Tower and level 54 of the East Tower has been completed. The 2 towers are scheduled to reach full height in the third quarter of 2019. Kok Teh says that the total development and land costs up until end 2018 came in at around $1 billion, while the first phase will end up costing about $4 billion. Moving forward, the group is cautiously optimistic for 2019 in the face of global uncertainty and challenging regulatory changes, specifically Malaysia's decision to revise gaming taxes. AmBank research says that the 6% digital tax on foreign service providers such as Netflix and Spotify may benefit local media companies with TV and OTT segments. This includes Astro Malaysia Holdings, Media Prima and the Star Media Group. However, the research outfit was cautiously optimistic over this development, as it remains to be seen the extent to which the tax would benefit the local guys. For context, Malaysia's digital tax rate is lower compared with New Zealand 15%, Russia 18% and Norway 25%. Research adds that pricing alone might not deter customers from choosing preferred content provided by foreign OTT players. It maintains its neutral call on the media sector due to its unexciting prospects, as most make the shift towards digitization and as the outlook for ADEX remains subdued.